You motherfucking listen to me right now. What if I told you that without the World Cup, Blue Lock would have never existed? I mean, come on. When most people picture sports anime, they see the same old boring crap. Endless training, big speeches about friendship and never giving up, and characters who just smile through everything. It gets so annoying you want to scream at the screen. But this series, it's nothing like that. It's mean, it's selfish, it's all about pure ego and destroying anyone in your way. That's why it hits so hard. Before it showed up, sports anime felt like the quiet corner of the room. While other shows were blowing minds with insane fights and crazy animation, nobody was really expecting much from a soccer story. Then 2018 happened. That year, the World Cup rolled around and turned everything upside down. Japan went in with almost zero hype. People thought they'd get knocked out fast, but they actually made it out of the group and into the knockout stage. They faced Belgium and went up 2-0. For a moment, it looked like a miracle was happening. Then it all collapsed. Belgium came roaring back and won 3-2. Blowing a 2-goal lead in the World Cup like that? That's not just losing, that's soul-crushing. Jamaica's fans were devastated. They felt the team had no killer instinct, no fire, no real desire to go all the way. They called it soft, they called it weak, and they were loud about it. Watching that pain were three people who refused to just sit there and be sad. The writer who already loved dark, intense stories, the artist who had worked on big titles before, and their editor who had been with them for years. Those three were furious. They were heartbroken. And instead of complaining online like everyone else, they did something crazy. They turned all that rage into a brand new manga. The World Cup ended in early July. The first chapter dropped on the 1st of August. That's how pissed they were. They wanted to fix what they saw as Japan's biggest problem, the lack of ego. So they created this insane setup. Take every top young striker in the country, throw them into one giant facility, and make them fight each other until only one remains. The winner gets to be Japan's new star striker. Everyone else, they're banned from professional soccer forever. It's brutal, it's unfair, it's perfect. You don't get to be nice, you don't get to share the spotlight. You either become the best or you're done. Yeah, it doesn't make perfect real soccer sense, because in real games, strikers face defenders, not other strikers. But who cares? This is anime. We came for the crazy goals and the emotional explosions, not a coaching clinic. And the show delivers with those wild, I'm in the zone moments that look like pure magic on screen. It feels like they took everything that makes big shonen hype and slammed it straight into soccer. The manga did solid numbers. Then the anime got announced and dropped in October 2022, right in the middle of the next World Cup. The timing was perfect. Japan had their own crazy run that year too, beating strong teams and topping a brutal group. The anime's aggressive style, the lack of corny moments, and those insane goal scenes took over TikTok and every social media feed. People were making edits, recreating the goals, losing their minds. Sales doubled almost overnight. It went from pretty good sports manga to a full mainstream monster. But then, they messed it up. After season 1, they made a whole movie about one character that felt like it stole time and money from everything else. Then season 2 came out, and the animation looked like a slideshow. Most of the episodes were barely moving. It was embarrassing. How do you take something this popular and this hype and just forget to animate it properly? The last 2 episodes suddenly looked amazing, like they actually had time for those. But everything before, trash. It made people furious. You could feel the disappointment everywhere. Even with that mess, the series is still massive because the fire that started it never really went out. What if I told you that without the World Cup, Blue Lock would have never existed?